My next question is, what are the techniques when I'm using that problems of the internal wiring systems? I'm using like that kind of methods, visual inspection, multimeters, scanner tool, signal tracking systems, voltage, drop testing, continuous test, insulation test, and thermal imaging. And sometimes I'm using wiring diagrams for fixing problem. uh, when visual inspection, I can check that wiring problem, loose connections, and damages, wear, corrosions, like that, and loose connections also. And multimeter I can perform like as voltage testing, current testing, and drop voltage testing also. And modern vehicles have complex electronic systems. Sometimes we are using diagnostic scanner for access the vehicle computer systems to retrieve the tables, code, and data. And data streams helps to find the input output signals of the sensors and actuators also. And sometimes we can use signal tracking systems, and we can use a oscilloscope for signal trackings. And using the oscilloscope we can trace the signal through the wiring and identify the abnormalities or disruptions of the voltage drops, and like that. When I was in Land Rover as an apprentice, they are using thermal imaging systems, but now in present I am not using that kind of tools that can can be detect heat anomalies caused by excessive resistance in wiring or continuous. But present we are not using like that tools. And we can test insulation test for insulation of wire, ensure there are no shorted or leaking, like that. And finally we can use wiring diagrams for a better servicing, like that. Wiring diagram very if we are using wiring diagrams, we can use very easily to identify that problems using wiring diagram.